In the heart of rural America, nestled among cornfields and forgotten highways, there stood an old, dilapidated circus grounds. Once a haven for laughter and wonder, it had long since been abandoned, its vibrant colors faded to ghostly shades of gray. Yet, despite its derelict appearance, whispers persisted among the townsfolk of strange happenings at the site. Legend had it that the circus was haunted by the spirits of its former performers, particularly the clowns who had once entertained generations of families. These weren't your ordinary clowns, though. They were said to wear masks with expressions so unnervingly real that they seemed to shift and contort with every passing shadow. One fateful night, a group of adventurous teenagers dared each other to explore the abandoned circus grounds. Armed with nothing but flashlights and trembling courage, they ventured into the darkness, their laughter masking the fear that gnawed at the edges of their minds. As they crept deeper into the maze of crumbling tents and forgotten attractions, they began to sense a presence lurking in the shadows. Whispers danced on the edge of their hearing, and the air grew thick with the scent of stale popcorn and mildew. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the darkness, a clown, its mask twisted into a grotesque grin that seemed to mock the very concept of joy. The teens froze in terror as the clown beckoned them closer with a single gloved finger. Unable to resist the pull of their own curiosity, they followed the clown deeper into the heart of the circus grounds. With each step, the world around them seemed to warp and shift, reality itself bending to the will of the malevolent spirits that called this place home. As they reached the center of the circus ring, the clown turned to face them, its eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. With a voice that echoed from the depths of the abyss, it spoke of ancient curses and forgotten sins, weaving a tale of darkness and despair that chilled the very souls of those who listened. And then, with a final mocking laugh, the clown vanished into thin air, leaving the teenagers alone in the heart of the haunted circus grounds. They fled into the night, their screams swallowed by the howling wind as the shadows closed in around them. To this day, the abandoned circus remains a forbidden place, its secrets hidden behind a shroud of darkness and mystery. But beware, for those who dare to seek out its horrors may find themselves face to face with the true terrors that lurk behind the mask of a clown. Years passed, and the tale of the haunted circus became nothing more than a cautionary bedtime story told to scare misbehaving children. But for one young woman named Emily, the legend held a strange fascination. Drawn by an inexplicable urge, Emily found herself standing at the edge of the deserted circus grounds. One moonless night, the whispers of the past swirling around her like a cloak of shadows. Ignoring the warnings echoing in her mind, she ventured forth, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. As she explored the eerie ruins, Emily felt the weight of centuries-old secrets pressing down upon her. She could almost hear the faint echoes of laughter and applause, mingling with the distant cries of those who had fallen victim to the curse of the circus. Suddenly, she heard a rustling sound behind her, and she spun around to see a figure emerging from the darkness. A clown, its mask twisted into a grin that sent shivers down her spine. "Welcome, dear child," the clown crooned, its voice like ice against her skin. "Do you seek the truth that lies hidden within these cursed grounds?" Emily nodded, unable to tear her gaze away from the haunting figure before her. With a wave of its hand, the clown beckoned her closer, leading her deeper into the heart of the abandoned circus. As they journeyed through the maze of forgotten memories, the clown spoke of the tragedy that had befallen those who had once called this place home. It told of lost dreams and broken promises, of souls trapped in an eternal dance of sorrow and regret. But as they reached the center of the circus ring, Emily felt a sudden chill run down her spine. For standing before her was not just a clown, but a mirror image of herself, her own face twisted into a grotesque parody of joy. With a horrified gasp, Emily stumbled backwards, her mind reeling with the realization that she had been lured into the heart of the curse that had plagued the circus for so long. And as the darkness closed in around her, she knew that she would never escape the haunted legacy of the clowns who had come before. The legend of the haunted circus lives on, its mysteries hidden within the shadows of the past. And as long as there are those who dare to seek out its secrets, the curse of the clowns will continue to claim its victims, one by one.